Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with the X-Files on to episode 13 of season 3. I'm not really going to say too much about the last episode, except I loved it. It was tongue-in-cheek, hilarious, well put together, and it felt like an episode a teenager would make. I don't know why, it just did. It just had all the right amounts of funny moments to something that's still serious. There were still people dying, but none of it was what we thought it was. And Scully in that episode just spent the whole episode being called on the phone and then hung up on, which is, I'm sure we've all experienced it, was just funny to watch. Right, I'm just going to move on. Let's carry on. This is episode 13.
Your mom is always saying wait until you're married. Don't just give it away.
Yeah. You're not a virgin, are you, Boone?
No.
That means yes. What? Oh no. I'm not going to find these look dead as well. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, it looks like he hung himself.
What's that tied to? How the hell did he do this on his own?
Not. He
Alive.
loves me. He loves me. No.
Called him Boone, quarterback of the football team. He was well-liked, a leader. He was looking forward to college until he was found hanged in the woods 2 days ago.
Our research has proven that most of these accounts are false or imagined. That the trauma or mental illness that is often linked to satanic cults is a result of denial, hysteria, and misplaced blame.
Well,
My kids say they can feel Satan's presence.
What a lot of bollocks.
We got to wake
Think
up
it's
and
these
take
two.
action, people. We got to cast the devil out of our community.
What?
Maybe we're just imagining that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yes.
And he was saying stuff about how they were gonna sacrifice the baby because it hadn't been christened yet.
I don't suppose there have been any actual reports of stolen infants, or of mass graves being uncovered anywhere in town, or that you found an altar or any other evidence of a black mass.
If you detect a hint of impatience in Agent Scully's voice, that's because the FBI's study also found that in most cases, like the McMartin preschool trial, witnesses were often prompted in their statements by rumors or stories that were being circulated, and that there was in fact nothing to support them. If it's no bother, if it's not too big a deal, maybe you can get me a few photographs of that thing which bears absolutely no resemblance to a horned beast.
Sure, fine. Whatever.
I'm so depressed. Hi, Scott.
What are you two doing?
Hate him. Wouldn't want to date him.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Don't. I know what you're thinking. Oh, fuck. That will have crushed him. That'll have crushed him.
Another young man has died.
An electrical
That's 3.
surge caused a power failure, but somehow activated the motor that retracts the bleachers and he got caught inside.
We've been working together for, what, 2 years now? We have differing opinions, but I didn't expect you to ditch me.
Did you?
Is she jealous?
Whatever.
George Hunsaker's little boy got a phone call from someone who said they knew the location of the mass grave.
You're destroying private property, Bob.
We got 2 kids who are prepared to say he took them on a camping trip and made them play naked movie star games.
There have been at least 20 incidents since 1983 from upstate New York to Reno, Nevada. And not one of them has turned up a single shred of evidence to support the wild allegations. I found bones!
She found bones!
Some kind of lettering there?
RWG.
Dick Godfrey. That bag belongs to Dr. Godfrey. He's the baby killer!
The town's gone mad. Oh, they are here with their pitchforks.
Come on up, Godfrey!
The bones turned out to be the skeletal remains not of an infant, but of a beloved 14-year-old Lhasa Apso, formerly known as Mr. Tippy.
I see no reason to pursue this case any further, and not only that, I find your conduct and comportment in this investigation not just alarming, but highly objectionable. What are you doing?
Must be Detective White. I came down here because of 3 unexplained deaths. Detective White is just trying to solve them. She could use our help.
Well, you two seem to have a certain simpatico. I'm going back to Washington in the morning.
You just close your eyes and count to 13 and Bloody Mary appears in the mirror. Come on in.
Scully doesn't smoke. What the fuck's going on? Acting really peculiar.
Can I come in?
Help yourself.
I found that on my front doorstep.
I can't.
If they're not Satanists, who are they? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You know, I don't feel like going home. Do you mind if I slept here?
Okay, that was sped
Maybe
up.
we can solve the mystery of the horny beast.
Maybe we should just watch some television. There's a movie on TV, actually. It's the same movie on every channel.
Yeah.
Weird.
Look,
Oh, bollocks. Well,
There's been another death.
Scully, it's not what you think.
I didn't see anything anyway.
Will you let me drive?
I'm driving. Why do you always have to drive? Because you're the guy? Because you're the big macho man?
No. I was just never sure your little feet could reach the pedals.
I'd like to be alone.
Well, you got your wish.
What happened to you guys? You used to be...
Look, Scott, we're not dressed like this for the funeral. We're here to make you feel better tonight.
All culminating on January 12th when the planets come into perfect alignment, which would be today. Hey.
But why is this affecting everyone?
Unless, of course, you were born in 1979, and then I'd call the police. You'd have a Jupiter-Uranus opposition, forming what's called a grand square, where all the planets align into a cross. All the energy of the cosmos would be focused on you.
what a load of bollocks.
The insensitivity to your pain was too much for me to bear. So I...
What? So you what? So you blew me off so you could snack some shoulder time, rude boy.
Uh-oh.
Right back at you.
Bitch. Yeah, dude, you might want to leave. They're about to, like, rip the fucking garage apart here.
I'm bleeding. So are you.
Well, shit.
We're not standing around anymore waiting for answers. We're taking this situation into our own hands. And who killed all these birds?
Help me! I know who the killer is.
We're gonna blame each
I know
other.
who did it all.
They're blaming each other.
All the murders.
No, Margie. Let's get you out of here.
She killed him.
You both did.
Terry. She killed all of them.
She killed all the high school boys.
And Brenda Summerfield. I can hear her screaming, but she wouldn't make it stop.
Why didn't you stop her, Terry? Why didn't you tell anybody?
Because I was afraid of her.
Crap.
Where are you?
I'm at a crime scene, a new one. I think I have a solid lead on these deaths.
I'm way ahead of you, Mulder. I've got a suspect I want to bring in.
Who's that?
Margie Kleingen.
Really nice eyes.
Get her out of here.
Oh, Christ. It's just fucking chaos. Yes. Let them kill each other. Oh, hang on. It's going to stop.
I think we'd like to see for ourselves. I think we're all tired of waiting for law enforcement to bring about justice in our city.
It's not safe.
We are but visitors on this rock, hurtling through time and space at 66,000 miles an hour, tethered to a burning sphere by an invisible force in an unfathomable universe.
Like?
Converging like the planets themselves into burning pinpoints of cosmic energy, whose absolute gravity would threaten to swallow and consume everything in its path.
This was so random.
Scully, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be taking a left up here. Scully, you're going to want to... You just ran a stop sign back there, Scully.
Shut up, Mulder.
Fine, whatever. What the fuck was that even about? Okay, episode 13. What did I just watch? What happened? That was totally discombobulated. And I was trying to put theories together as to what was going on, and the only explanation we get is of alignment and some planets and mysteries of the universe that's made two girls born on the same day, on the same time, in the same place, behave like they've got supernatural powers and have killed a lot of people in the town, and the whole town thinks it's Satan and satanic cults because that's what they came up with as an excuse, because they found newfound powers that they could both do to basically bully their way into getting whatever they want whenever they want, and who they decide that they like and don't like, until it got to the point where the planets were supposedly in alignment and they fell out and it all kicked off. But it was affecting the whole town, Mulder and Scully included, and the detective, because she was about ready to get it on with Mulder, which just wouldn't happen. Mulder was drinking, Scully was smoking cigarettes. That was so totally random. I mean, I loved it. That was as good as the last one. A little more out there, a little weirder, but made about as much sense as the last episode. I mean, the last episode actually kind of made a bit more sense than this one, but that was just off the scale. I don't know what happened when they were making this season of the X-Files, but they got to this point in the season and it felt like they'd gotten, I don't know, some different director in who decided to make a couple of tongue-in-cheek, strange episodes, but it was wonderful. I loved it. And watching those two behave like moody teenagers, I'm sorry, but that's what the whole town became to me. That's how they were behaving, where we've all been teenagers, where you don't care, you do what you want, you say what you want, you're nasty to those that you don't like, you're overly ambitious with those that you do like. And because the teenagers, they're horny and they're discussing which boys they like and which boys they don't like. And it was just so. And I've never ever seen Scully become jealous. It wasn't making sense until we got further into the episode and you could see it was just affecting everybody. It was affecting the whole town. Right, well, there you go. I will be back with episode 14 in a few days' time. I'll be surprised if we get another one, if we get another really weird random episode like that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, guys, and you're enjoying the X-Files with me, by all means, please hit the subscribe button. We have got plenty more to go. We're only, halfway through season 3. We've got like 8-9 more seasons to get through yet. It's going to take a substantial amount of time. And if you want to watch this episode in full length, check the link in the description. That will take you over to Patreon, where you can watch all these episodes in full length, and we're also quite a few episodes in front over there than what we are if you're watching this on YouTube. Depends. Right, see you for the next one very soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. That was another fun one. I have no idea what's coming next. See you in a few days' time and we'll find out. Take care.
Door.